Enemy spotted.
Yes, Lord?
Terminator's ready. Terminator's ready. We await your command.
Marine squad deployed.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
Ever vigilant.
I command.
The enemy under fire.
A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of errors. Where do you need us most?
Direct us to the enemy.
Yes. None shall survive. Yes.
Powers are yours.
Where do you need us most?
Yes, Lord?
Where do you need us most?
What's your order?
Yes. Where do you need us most? We await your command.
Charge.
Fear not the sight.
The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to
Venerate
command.
the immortal Emperor.
On alert, brothers. The
Fear
enemy
not
must
the
be
sight.
nearby.
Charge.
I am the Emperor's will. By the Emperor it shall be so.
Under fire. The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command. The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command. The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command.
I have awoken.
Marine squad deployed. Marine squad deployed.
Yes, most beneficent one? I await your instructions. What is your will?
The enemies
Who
of man
stands with
cannot
me shall
stand
be my
before
brother.
us.
I am the instrument of his will.
What is your will?
Marine squad deployed. Marine squad deployed.
I have awoken.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates
Enemy
unbarred
spotted.
and unguarded.
Command me.
Faith is our
By the
shield.
Emperor it shall be so. May you lead us to victory.
Awaiting orders. Under fire.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Ever vigilant. Charge.
Command me.
Fear denies faith.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
I am the instrument of his will. I have awoken.
At your command.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
Awaiting
yourself.
orders.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
At last, back to war.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one? Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one?
I am the instrument of his will.
The warriors of the Inquisition are
Command.
yours to command. Under fire.
What would you have me
The
do?
enemies
Fear
of
not
man
the
cannot
sight.
stand before us.
While the enemies of the
The
Emperor
warriors of the
still draw
Inquisition
breath,
are
there can
yours
be
to
no
command.
peace. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
It is better to die for the Emperor
The enemies
than
of
live
man
for
cannot
yourself.
stand before us.
Although the local workers never realized it, the mines of Cronus's Hyperion Peaks featured powerful ore refining machines left there by the tech priests of Mars. These ancient ore processing and field manufacturing plants took on a more martial aspect during the Dark Crusade. Indeed, these same devices could, with relative ease, be made to produce military structures, or the processed materials needed to assemble them in the field. Those in control of this facility thus gained the ability to rapidly build forward bases as they pushed across Cronus. The peaks were a difficult battlefield, however. Isolated from standard supply lines, those trying to take the mines were forced to send in a single armored column, ordered to wipe out all enemy structures. Without reinforcements, the tank commanders were on their own.
Once more, we go to battle.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. With me, brothers.
Where do you need us most?
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Faith is our shield.
Land Raider armored
Knowledge is
transport here.
power. Hide it well.
Command me. At last, back to war.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Fear not the Psyker.
Yes, most
Fear
beneficent
denies
one.
faith. Faith is our shield.
We await your command. By his
Direct us to
glorious
the
name. Yes, the Emperor's finest reporting.
Land Raider armored transport here.
There is no such thing as
Whirlwind
innocence.
artillery tank here.
Only degrees of
Land Raider
guilt.
armored
He who
transport
stands
here.
with me shall be my brother.
Whirlwind here. Land Raider armored transport here. Whirlwind
Dino
artillery
sight.
tank here. Land Raider at your disposal.
It is better to die for the
What would you
Emperor
have
than
me
live
do?
for yourself.
Land Raider at your disposal.
For the Emperor!
Whirlwind here. Land Raider armored
Under
transport
fire.
here. An easy objective. The machine spirit Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Even in
For the
death, I
Emperor!
still serve.
Whirlwind here. Land Raider at
I
your disposal.
await your instructions. Build routine
Fear
721
denies faith.
initiated.
Land Raider armored transport here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target at your disposal. The machine spirit is prepared at your disposal. Approaching target. Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider armored transport here.
Under
Land Raider
fire!
armored transport here. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Land Raider at your disposal. Moving out. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Land Raider armored
Dispatch me
transport here. Land Raider armored transport here.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of guilt. Fear not the Psyker.
Land Raider armored transport here. Whirlwind here.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Land Raider armored transport here.
For the Emperor!
Land Raider at your disposal.
Dispatch me here.
Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider armored transport here. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Land Raider armored transport here.
There is no such thing as
Land Raider
innocence.
armored transport
Only
here.
degrees of Dispatch me here.
Land Raider armored transport here.
Dispatch me here. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Under
It is
fire.
better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Dispatch me here. I stand ready. Dispatch me here. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Land Raider armored transport here. Death has arrived.
Hope is the first step on the road to
Land Raider
disappointment.
armored transport here.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Approaching target. Death has arrived at your disposal. Land Raider
Dispatch
armored
me
transport here. Death has arrived.
Dispatch me. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Faith is eternal.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target. Approaching target. Triangulating
I
attack
await your
coordinates.
instructions as you
Land
wish.
Raider at your disposal.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Land Raider armored transport here.
I will just beg you to die for the
faith is my
Emperor than
shield.
live for yourself.
Land Raider armored
Dispatch me
transport
here.
here. Land Raider at your disposal.
This day shall be a
It is
glorious
better
one
to
for the
die for
Imperium.
the Emperor than live for
Whirlwind
yourself.
artillery
Under
tank here.
fire.
As you command.
Faith is eternal.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack
I am
coordinates.
ready to serve. Again,
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of
Land Raider
guilt.
armored transport here. Death has arrived. Whirlwind here. His will be done.
I await your instructions.
Whirlwind here. His will
Yes,
be
my
done.
lord.
Land Raider at your disposal. Death has arrived.
faith is eternal.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank
Yes,
here.
most beneficent one.
Land Raider armored transport here. His will be done.
I am ready to serve. Again. At last, back to war.
Beware the alien,
I
the
am
mutant.
ready to serve. Again.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Land Raider at your disposal.
Dispatch me here.
Land Raider
Dispatch
at
me.
your
Venerate
disposal.
the immortal Emperor.
Land Raider armored transport here.
At last, back to war.
Under fire.
What would you have me do?
Land Raider armored transport here. The machine spirit shall protect us.
Under fire.
Death has arrived. Land Raider armored transport here.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only
Land Raider
degrees of
armored
guilt.
transport here. Death has arrived.
He who stands with me shall be my
I
brother.
am ready to serve. Again.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Even in death I still serve. I shall end you.
Land Raider armored transport here.
On alert, brothers. The
It
enemy
is
must
better
be
to
nearby.
die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Knowledge is power.
Land
Hide
Raider
it
at your
well.
disposal.
Command me.
Whirlwind here. Land Raider at your disposal. An easy objective. Whirlwind here. The machine spirit is prepared. Land Raider armored transport here.
Even in death I still serve. Command me.
The Emperor protects.
Command me. I am the instrument of his will.
Land Raider armored transport here.
Dispatch me
Under fire.
here. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Death has arrived. Approaching target.
Yes, Lord.
Whirlwind here.
Ever vigilant.
Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider
Dispatch me
armored
here.
transport here.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. I stand ready.
Faith is
What
eternal.
would you have me do?
It is better to die for the Emperor than
Land
live
Raider
for
at your
yourself.
disposal.
Here to serve as you wish.
Land Raider at your disposal.
While the enemies of the Emperor
At
still
last,
draw breath,
back
there
to
can be
war.
no peace.
To me, my brothers.
Land Raider armored transport here. An easy Land Raider at your disposal. As you command. Land Raider armored transport here.
Beware the alien, the
I
mutant.
am the instrument of his will.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Under fire.
Land Raider
Dispatch
armored
me
transport
here.
here.
Under
Land
fire!
Raider at your disposal. Land Raider at your disposal. Death has arrived.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. Charge!
Land Raider at your disposal.
Fear not the Psycho.
Land Raider at your disposal.
I stand ready.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Whirlwind here. Land Raider at your disposal. Death has arrived.
Knowledge is power. Hide it
I
well.
am the instrument of his will.
Today the enemy
I
shall
am
live.
the instrument of his will.
Land Raider at
I
your
stand
disposal.
ready. An open mind is like a fortress with its
Land
gates
Raider armored
unbarred and
transport
unguarded.
I shall end
Whirlwind
you.
here.
What is your order?
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
The battlefield awaits.
At last, back to war.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Carry me to
Land
battle.
Raider armored transport here. As you command. Land Raider at your disposal. The machine spirit is prepared. Land Raider armored transport here.
Under fire!
Dispatch me
Land Raider
here.
armored transport here. Land Raider armored transport here.
At last, back to war. Command me.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
My knowledge is at your
Land
disposal.
Raider at your disposal.
Dispatch me here.
Land Raider armored transport here.
Dispatch me. There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of
Land
guilt.
Raider at your disposal.
Here to serve. I shall obey.
I stand ready.
Land Raider at your disposal.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Whirlwind here.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider at your disposal.
Dispatch me
Land
here.
Raider armored transport here.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. Charge!
Land Raider armored transport here.
My faith is my
Whirlwind
shield.
here.
The Emperor protects.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
For the Emperor!
Land Raider armored transport here.
An open mind is like a
Land
fortress.
Raider
Dispatch
armored
these
transport
gates
here.
unbarred and unguarded.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Dispatch me here. My knowledge is at your disposal.
Land Raider at your disposal.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Land Raider armored transport here. Whirlwind artillery tank
Walk
here.
softly and carry a big gun.
Even in death I still serve. I shall end death I still serve.
I stand ready. Do I detect
Land
uncertainty in
Raider
your
at your
purpose?
disposal. Land Raider at your disposal.
Fear denies faith.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Space Marines
Whirlwind here.
attack!
Faith is eternal. I shall end you.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Charge! Carry me to battle is the first step
Land
on the
Raider
road
armored
to
transport here.
disappointment. My knowledge is at your disposal. At your command.
The battlefield awaits. No servant of the
What would you
Emperor
have
shall
me
fall
do?
if I can help it.
Faith is eternal. I shall end you.
Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider armored transport here. Approaching target.
Faith is eternal.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Even in death I still serve.
Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider at your disposal.
How can I serve?
There is no such thing as
What are your
innocence.
needs?
Only degrees of guilt. Charge!
What are your needs?
I stand ready.
The Emperor's finest.
The fallen shall be forever
On
remembered
alert,
as the
brothers. The
Emperor's
enemy
finest.
must be nearby.
I will crush those who stand before me.
Land Raider armored transport here.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of guilt.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
What is your order?
It is better to die for the Emperor
I
than
stand
live for
ready.
yourself.
By the Emperor it shall be
I stand
so.
ready.
Land Raider at your disposal. Dead Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider armored
There is
transport
no
here.
such thing as innocence.
By the Emperor it
And
shall be
Emperor.
so. We shall know no fear.
Land Raider armored transport here.
For the Emperor!
To me, my brother, I am the instrument of his will. Take me into battle.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
What
My
is your
aim
will
shall
to
not
serve?
falter.
Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated. What is your will? Yes, most
Under
beneficent
fire.
It
one.
is better to die for the Emperor
Praise
than
the
live for
Emperor.
yourself.
My aim
It is
shall not
better to
falter.
die for the Emperor than live for
At your
yourself.
command. Charge!
Yes. None shall
Scouts reporting
survive.
for duty.
I await your
Scouts ready.
instructions.
Infiltrating enemy territory. Infiltrating enemy territory. Infiltrating enemy territory. Infiltrating enemy territory. Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts here. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Even in death, I still
On
serve.
alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Direct us to the enemy.
Drop will crush them.
Yes.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Defending objective.
Here to serve. Build routine 721
I
initiated.
am ready to serve your command. Again.
Knowledge is power.
We await your
Guided
command.
will. Mind over matter.
Emperor's finest.
Knowledge is power. Guided will.
Praise the Emperor.
At last.
Defending
back to
objective.
war.
Scouts in position.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Instructions.
Faith is
What
eternal.
is your order? Orders received.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Fear denies faith.
Today the enemy shall know fear. For terror. Confirmed.
Ever vigilant.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
We await your command.
Defending objective.
At last, back to war.
Yes, Lord. Build routine
Under
721
fire.
initiated.
What would you have me do?
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Your will.
Defending objective.
By the Emperor it shall Praise the Emperor.
Where you need us most. We await your command. None shall survive. A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy. Where you need us most.
What would you have me do?
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Defending
What would you
objective.
have me do? By the Emperor it shall be
There is
so.
no such thing as innocence.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live
Walk
for
softly
yourself.
and carry a big gun. For the honor of the
I
chapter.
am ready to do your will again.
Faith is our shield.
My faith is by the Emperor it shall be so.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Defending
peace.
What's
objective.
your order? Stay vigilant,
I
brother.
stand ready. At
Under
once,
fire.
mind over matter.
I await your instructions.
Walk softly and carry a big
Defending
gun.
objective.
None shall survive.
Yes, most beneficent one.
What's your order?
While the enemies of the
What's your
Emperor
order?
still draw breath, there can be no peace. My aim shall not falter.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Yes.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
An open mind is like a fortress
Yes,
with
Lord.
its gates unbarred and unguarded. There is no such thing as innocence.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. At your command.
Charge! Charge! Charge!
Defending objective.
Under fire.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
I await your instructions.
Charge the enemy! My mind is too weary to fight on.
When the tide of war turned against the Tau, they faced attack in their stronghold in the city of Asharis, renamed Tashin by the aliens. The aliens were well entrenched, however, and ready to mount a vigorous defense. Shas Okais, the Tau military leader, made his headquarters in a mighty citadel in the city's center, forcing attackers to wend their way through the tight city streets, exposed to sniper fire and ambushes. Outlying bases in different quarters of the city supported his strategy, with Krut warriors and powerful armored units harassing attackers even further. The Tau's only strategic vulnerability was Unity Plaza, the city's main public space. A sophisticated communications tower there could potentially be used by an attacker to expose the stealth units positioned across the city. Okais knew, however, that his attacker's ultimate objective would be assassination, not conquest. Onel Shiorez, a member of the mysterious ethereal caste, led the Tau forces from the citadel in Tashin. Were he to die, Tau forces would crumble. But as long as the ethereal lived, the Tau would defend Tashin against all comers.
Okais, are the troops ready?
Yes, Ornell. The Earthcast is completing construction of the Montcar command post. Our armored units are ready to deliver the killing blow.
And our Kroot allies?
Also ready, Ornell. The Kayun command post in the city's Kroot quarter is prepared, and the Shapers have readied the finest of their warriors. Stealth teams are taking position across the city, ready to strike where the enemy is weak. Cut them down. Cut them down. Strike teams of fire warriors and Kroot packs will defend the streets and meet the enemy head on. Cut them down.
Excellent, Commander. Patch me through to the troops, please.
Soldiers of the Firecast, Kroot and Vespid allies, today we stand as a bulwark against the selfish, the soulless, and the mad. Today, we must drive back our enemies from our city and from our world. Today, more than ever before, we fight for the greater good, and we will triumph!
Landspeeder here.
Awaiting orders. Take and fear denies faith.
The Emperor's finest, reporting.
What is your will?
Your Emperor does not rule here, human.
Yes.
The Emperor rules
Faith
all
is our
alien.
shield.
You'll
Yes,
learn that
Lord.
soon enough.
You have nothing to
Routine
teach me,
721
Zealot.
initiated.
A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy.
Hope is the first step
Today
on the
the
road to
enemy shall
disappointment.
know fear.
Awaiting orders. For the Emperor! Yes, my lord. Moving out.
For the
Plans
Emperor!
ever vigilant. Kill.
Yes.
Open fire!
Faith is our shield.
Open fire!
Where do you need us most? The Emperor's finest, reporting.
Be good to have that.
Awaiting orders. We are the squadrons chosen. Ever vigilant.
Your will, none shall stand in our path.
You're strong.
At your command.
Your will,
Yes, my lord. Orders received. Fear our wrath. Fear denies faith.
Open fire! Open
We
fire!
stand ready. What's your order?
Open fire! Command post.
Maintain attack
Report.
formation.
Montcar command
Yes,
post
Lord.
online, Shazo. Crisis suits ready for combat.
by his
Kyle
orders
post is
this
safe in the
day.
Kroot quarter.
Your will,
We will
a
defend
moment
it,
of
Commander.
laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy.
Excellent. Send strike teams at the enemy, but protect your
Yes, most
positions.
beneficent one.
Ever vigilant. Under fire.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
The Emperor protects.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
I stand ready.
What's your order?
What is your will? Await your instructions. Here to serve.
Landspeeder
What
ready
is
for
your will?
Turn. I will be there soon. It is better to die for the Emperor than live
Yes,
for
most
yourself.
beneficent one.
At last, back to war.
An open mind is like a fortress
Yes,
with its
sir.
gates unbarred and unguarded.
Build routine 721
Command.
initiated.
I am the instrument of his will. Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor
By the
than
Emperor
live
it
for
shall
yourself.
be so.
We await your command.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Land speeder here.
Faith is eternal.
Land speeder here.
Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent one.
Under fire!
For the greater good!
Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated to serve.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
The machine spirit is prepared.
Yes, Lord.
We await your command. We await your command. We seek the enemy, yes. Where you need us most. Where you need us most.
Land speeder ready for battle.
Cut them down.
Engaging thrusters.
At your command.
Here to serve.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Ever vigilant.
The Emperor's finest, reporting.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Yes.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Land speeder ready for battle.
I await your instructions.
Your command.
By the Emperor it shall be so. What would you have me do?
Faith is our shield. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Yes, most beneficent one, as you wish. Yes, most beneficent one, as you wish. As you wish, yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Team leaders,
By the
engage
Emperor
the
it shall
enemy.
be so.
You're strong.
Yes, my lord. We stand ready.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one.
Land speeder ready for battle. Engaging thrusters.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve. Yes, Lord?
Awaiting orders.
My powers are
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts reporting for duty.
By the Emperor it shall be so. I am the Emperor's will
Scouts
made.
reporting
By the
for duty.
Emperor it shall be so. By the Emperor it shall be so. By the Emperor it shall be so.
For the greater good!
We await your command.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, Lord?
Scouts reporting
Yes,
for duty.
most beneficent one, as you wish.
Your will, by his glorious name.
Yes, my lord. Scouts here. Scouts reporting for duty. Yes, my lord. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts ready.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Team leaders, engage the enemy!
I stand ready.
Here's your food.
It'll be good to have that strength.
Scouts in position. Scouts in position.
Generators ready.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Predator deployed. Predator at your command.
Generators ready.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command.
We await
Under
your
fire!
command.
Predator deployed.
The enemy fights back!
Open fire!
Yes, my lord. At your command. Gathering intelligence. Yes, my lord.
Predator at your command. Death has arrived. Predator at your command.
By the Emperor it shall be so. I will guide you now. Shall be
There is
so.
no such thing as innocence.
By the
Only
Emperor it
degrees
shall
of
be
guilt.
so.
Predator tank here. Approaching target. Predator at your command. Predator at your
Under
command.
fire!
Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank deployed.
I have a warning.
Death has arrived. Predator at your command. Predator tank here.
Yes, my lord. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Whirlwind here.
I await your instructions.
Under fire!
Strike teams, choose your
What is your
targets
order?
and attack!
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
We stand ready. What's your order? We are the Emperor's chosen. We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear the night.
No will.
Whirlwind here.
Scouts in position.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. As you
Predator
wish.
tank here.
Defending objective.
Predator tank here.
Yes, most beneficent
What's
one.
your order? We are the Emperor's chosen. Charge! Fear denies faith. At your command. Ever vigilant. Squad morale restored.
Predator at
Under
your command.
fire.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here.
Open fire! Cut them down.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Yes, Lord.
Scouts in position. Yes, my lord.
Predator tank here. Predator tank here.
Yes, my lord.
Here to serve.
Under fire.
As you wish.
Heresy grows from idleness. Charge!
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. Build routine
At your
721
command.
initiated.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I await your instructions.
We will move ahead and
Apothecary
mark
ready.
any enemy positions. Gathering intelligence.
Strike teams, choose your targets and attack.
Under fire. Ready.
Scouts
Yes,
charge.
Lord.
Apothecary ready.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Yes, Lord.
Apothecary ready.
Scouts charge.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Cut them down.
Search commencing.
What is I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes,
Marine
most
squad
beneficent
deployed.
one.
Whirlwind here. As you
Fear
command.
denies faith. How can I serve? Fear denies faith. Under fire.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here.
Under fire.
Search commencing. Search
Marine
commencing.
squad deployed. At your command. What are your needs?
Scouts awaiting orders.
Marine Marine squad deployed.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
You cannot hope to prevail against the greater good.
Search commencing.
What are your needs? Ever vigilant.
Yes, my lord. Scouts charge.
Marine squad deployed.
Yes, my lord. Scouts charge.
Ever vigilant. What are your needs? The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Whirlwind here.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Search commencing. At your command.
Strike teams, choose your targets and attack.
Under fire.
Gathering intelligence.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Whirlwind here.
Yes, my lord. Getting into position. Commencing infiltration. Scouts awaiting for duty. Scouts here. Yes, my lord. Getting into position. Scouts awaiting orders.
Cut them down.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Predator at your
Acquiring
command.
targets.
Scouts in position. Yes, my lord.
Acquiring targets.
Predator at your command. Death has arrived. Tank here. Predator tank here. Death has arrived. Moving out.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts in position. Scouts in position. Search commencing. Scouts here. Getting into position.
Yes, Lord.
Under fire.
As you wish. As you wish.
At your command.
What are your needs?
Scouts here.
Whirlwind here. Moving out.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts charge.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
On patrol. On patrol. Search commencing. Scouts in position. At your command.
For the greater good!
I have
Under fire.
Predator at your command.
Yes, most beneficent one. I await your instructions.
What are your needs? Under fire. I follow your command. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve. Yes, most beneficent one.
The battlefield awaits. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
I have awoken.
Cut them down.
Command me. I still serve.
Targets.
At last, back to war. I have awoken.
Cut them down. Cut them down.
I am the instrument of his will.
Fire all guns.
Under fire!
Acquiring targets.
I am the instrument of his will. I have awoken.
Predator at your command.
Yes, Lord? As you wish.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Even in death I still serve. At last, I have awoken. I am the instrument of his will.
Acquiring targets.
I await your instructions.
I have awoken.
I await your instructions.
Under fire!
Cut them down.
Yes, my lord.
Cut
On
them
patrol.
down.
Under fire!
To the law.
There is no
Kill
such
them
thing as
all.
innocence, only degrees of guilt.
What is your will?
Under fire!
Team leaders, engage the enemy!
This day shall be a
By the
glorious
Emperor,
one.
it
The
shall
enemies
be
of man
so.
cannot stand before us!
It will be good to have that strength.
Even in death I still serve. I have awoken.
By the Emperor, it shall be so.
Under
May
fire!
you
Yes,
lead
my
us
lord.
to victory.
Under fire!
I am ready to serve.
Fire all
Again.
guns.
On alert, brothers.
My
The enemy
knowledge is
must
at
be
your
nearby.
disposal.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
I
nearby.
have
Psycho.
awoken.
How can I serve? We stand ready. Maintain attack formation. The fallen shall be forever
By the
remembered
Emperor,
as
it
the
shall
Emperor's
be
finest.
so.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Under fire!
Even in death I still
Beware
serve.
the alien.
My knowledge is at your disposal. I speak his word.
Yes, most beneficent one?
It is better to die for the Emperor than live
For
for
the
yourself.
greater good!
It is better to die for the Emperor than live
By
for
the Emperor, it
yourself.
shall be so.
It's the first step
Beware the
on the
alien.
road to disappearance.
Under fire!
I have
The
awoken.
immortal emperor.
At your command.
I am the instrument of his will.
man
the
cannot
first step
stand
on the road
before
to
us.
disappointment.
Walk softly and
Scouts
carry a big
reporting for
gun.
two scouts here. Gathering intelligence.
How can I serve?
Here to serve. Build routine 7 to
The
1
battlefield
initiated.
awaits.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Scouts charge.
Faith is eternal. I have awoken. For the Emperor!
I await your instructions. Here to
Under
serve.
fire.
Build routine 7
My
to 1
knowledge is at your
initiated.
disposal.
Command me.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Under fire.
I
By the
have
Emperor
awoken.
it shall be so.
The Emperor protects.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Scouts awaiting orders.
The enemies of the Emperor it shall be so. By the Emperor it shall be so.
You're strong. It'll be good.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
I am ready to serve. I have awoken.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
I stand ready.
Fire all guns, cut them down.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Faith is eternal.
Under fire.
I have awoken.
By the Emperor it
The
shall
Emperor
be so.
protects.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Under fire. By the Emperor it shall be so.
I await your instructions.
Hope is the first step
By the
on the
Emperor
road
it
to
shall be
disappointment.
so.
At last, back to war. At last, back to war.
Fear not the Psyker.
This day shall be a
It is
glorious one
better
for
to
the
die for
Imperium.
the Emperor than
Defending
live for
objective.
yourself.
To the
The
lost.
Emperor.
Strike teams Delta and Gamma, go! And good hunting.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
The Emperor protects.
I await
The enemy
your
has overwhelmed us.
instructions.
The Montcar command post has fallen.
Take heart,
Build
fire
routine 7
warriors!
to 1
The greater
initiated.
good shall prevail. While the enemies of the Empire still draw breath, there can be no peace.
At last, back to war.
Strong. It'll be good to have that strength.
Strike teams, choose your targets
Under
and
fire.
I
attack.
am the instrument of his will.
Knowledge is power. Hide
The
it
enemies
well.
of man cannot stand before us.
Yes, Lord.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Faith is
The
eternal.
enemies of man cannot
Even
stand
in death,
before
I
us.
still
On
serve.
alert, brothers. The enemy
stand
must be
ready.
nearby.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
The enemies of man cannot
Yes,
stand
most
before
beneficent
us.
one.
Praise the Emperor.
Faith is eternal.
Under fire.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. At once.
Here to serve.
Apothecary here.
Under
I
fire.
await your
For the
instructions.
Emperor!
I stand ready. Mind over matter. Mind over matter.
I await your instructions.
Brothers, we have located their communications tower. Take it for the chapter!
An open
Strike
mind
teams,
is like a
deploy
fortress
to
with its
Unity
gates
Plaza.
unbarred and
Defend
unguarded.
that tower.
I speak his word.
Even in death I still have awoken.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I serve at your command.
The Emperor protects.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Command me. I am ready to serve. Again.
Yes, Lord?
Today the enemy
Under
shall
fire.
venerate
The immortal Emperor.
Fire all guns.
Yes, most beneficent one? I exist to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Under fire.
It is better to
By the
die for the
Emperor it
Emperor
shall
than
be
live for
so.
yourself.
Praise the Emperor.
I serve. At your command. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
The machine spirit is
I
prepared.
am ready to serve. Again.
Strike teams, choose your targets and attack.
By the Emperor it shall be so. By the Emperor it shall be so.
I have awoken.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
The Emperor protects.
Faith is eternal.
I await your instructions. As you wish.
How can I serve?
Under fire.
Even in death I still serve. I have awoken.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Praise the Emperor.
By the Emperor it
My
shall be
knowledge is at
so.
your disposal.
Faith is eternal.
Under fire.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
I have awoken. Command me.
We stand ready.
Predator at your command.
I am ready to serve. Again.
He who stands with me shall be my
stand
brother.
before us.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Our duty calls, Shazla.
I await your instructions.
Under fire.
I am the instrument of his will.
Here to serve. Build routine 721
Under fire.
initiated. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Acquiring
The
targets.
battlefield awaits. What is your order? What are your needs?
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Under fire.
Acquiring targets.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
Whirlwind
Imperium.
here.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Apothecary here.
Strike teams,
The fallen
choose
shall
your
be
targets
forever
and
remembered, the Emperor's
attack.
finest. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Through discipline, we prevail.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
While the enemies of the Emperor stand their breath, they can be no
What are your needs? Squad morale restored. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Fear not the cycle. At your command.
I have awoken.
I stand ready. I can
By the
sense the
Emperor it
enemy.
shall be
They are
so.
close.
Acquiring targets. Cut them
By the
down.
Emperor it
An
shall
open
be
mind
so.
is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
I am the instrument of his will.
By the Emperor it shall be
I stand
so.
ready.
Even in death I still serve. I am ready to serve again.
At your command.
Even in death I still serve.
I stand ready.
At last, back to war.
Cut them down.
Scouts ready.
Under fire.
Acquiring targets.
At your command.
Space Marines!
Under
Praise
fire.
the Emperor.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
I am ready to serve again. I have awoken. I am the instrument of his
An open
will.
mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and
My
unguarded.
faith is my shield.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
How can I serve?
Predator at your command.
I am
The
the
enemies of
instrument
man
of his
cannot
will.
stand before us.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
What would you have
The
me do?
enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Cut them down.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Fear not the psycho.
This day shall be a glorious
I am
one for
ready
the
to serve.
Imperial.
I have awoken.
The enemies of man cannot stand
By the
before
Emperor it
us.
shall be
An
so.
open mind is like a fortress with its gates
Today
unbarred
the
and
enemy
unguarded.
shall
The
live.
great are
Whirlwind
good.
artillery tank here.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. What are your needs? How can I serve?
Today the
Under
enemy shall
fire.
know fear.
It's the first step on the road to disappointment.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Fear not the psycho. I speak
Praise
his
the
word.
Emperor.
You're strong. It will be good to have that strength. You're strong. It will be good to have that strength.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only
This day
degrees.
shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
Walk
yourself.
softly and
I
carry a
have
big
awoken.
gun. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
At your command.
My faith is my shield.
The enemy
I
fights
am the
back.
instrument
The
of
warriors
his
of the
will.
Inquisition are yours to command.
What would you have me do?
Strong.
Fear not the psycho.
That strength.
Whirlwind here.
Under fire.
Command me. I have awoken.
He who stands with me shall be my
It's
brother.
the first step on the road to disappointment.
Charge!
I am the Emperor's will made manifest. By the Emperor it shall be
Under
so.
fire.
Our duty calls, Shazla.
Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration.
Knowledge is power.
At last,
I did
back
well.
to war. I have awoken.
It will be good to
What would you have me do?
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
How can I serve?
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Cut them down.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Knowledge is power. Hide it
Beware
well.
the alien, the mutant.
Fate is eternal.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
By the Emperor it shall be.
What would you
I
have me do?
have awoken.
The enemies
Beware
of
the
man
alien,
cannot
the
stand
mutant.
before us.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Even in death I still serve.
Scouts in position.
I have awoken.
Hope is the first step on the
By
road
the
to
Emperor it shall
disappointment.
be so.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Knowledge is power.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
I have awoken.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
He who stands with me
The
shall be
enemies
my
of
brother.
man cannot stand before
At
us.
last, back
The
to
enemies
war.
of man cannot stand before us.
Today the enemy
The
shall
enemies
be.
of man cannot stand
While the
before
enemies of
us.
the Emperor still draw breath, there can be
The
no
enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Scouts advance.
Under fire.
What would you have me do?
Faith is eternal.
Fear not the sight.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Scouts reporting for
Whirlwind
duty.
artillery tank here.
Yes, Lord.
Heresy grows from what are your needs?
Predator at your command. His will be done.
The Emperor
I
protects.
stand ready.
Faith is eternal.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Predator at your command.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Scouts in position.
Direct us to the enemy. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. What are your needs? Direct me to the injured. Awaiting orders.
For the Emperor!
Under fire.
Predator tank here.
Direct
They're in
us
the
to
quarter. The Kion command post is
Awaiting
gone.
orders. The enemies of man.
Do not surrender to despair. We have many forces left
Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent
The
one.
Emperor
Even in
protects.
death I still serve. I have command me.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Apothecary here.
Command me.
What are your needs?
Predator tank here.
How can I serve? Ever vigilant. Apothecary here. What are your needs?
Predator tank here.
What are your needs? The battlefield awaits. Under fire.
It is better to die for the
While
Emperor
the enemies of
than
the
live for
Emperor still
yourself.
draw breath, there can be no peace.
To the lost.
Even in
Kill
death
them
I
all.
still serve.
The enemies of man
I
cannot
have
stand
awoken.
before us. Under fire.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts awaiting orders.
I stand ready. At your command. There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
taken the Unity Plaza communications array. Team Sigma, they are targeting the array to disrupt your stealth fields. Fall back.
My knowledge is at your disposal. I can sense the enemy. They are close.
How can I serve?
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Back to war. I shall end you.
Yes, Lord.
The fallen shall be
Here to
forever
serve.
remembered as the Emperor's finest. Under fire!
Build routine
Even in
721
death I still
initiated. I await your instructions. I exist to serve.
I have awoken.
Under fire! Under fire!
Scouts advance.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Fear not the Psycho. I serve.
I have awoken. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
At last, back to war.
How can I serve? For the Emperor! Direct me to the
Fear
injured.
not the Psycho.
I have awoken.
Here to serve. Yes, most beneficent one. I await your instructions. Build routine 721
I am the
initiated.
instrument of his will.
Beware the alien. The
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
How can I serve? Under
Yes,
fire!
Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
I have awoken.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
The fallen shall
Today
be
the
forever
enemy
remembered
shall
as the
live.
Emperor's finest.
At last, back to war.
I stand ready, mind over matter.
I have awoken.
I stand ready.
How can I serve? What are your needs?
Beware the alien, the mutant.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Even in death I still serve.
My
Under
knowledge is
fire.
at your disposal.
I have awoken.
Predator at your command.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
What are your needs?
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I have awoken.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to
Under
serve.
fire!
to serve. Again.
Predator at your command.
Apothecary here.
Hope is the first step
How
on
can I
the road
serve?
to disappointment. I can sense the
Faith is
enemy.
eternal.
They are close.
I shall
Hope
end.
is the first step on the road to disappointment.
The battlefield awaits.
I stand ready. I can sense the enemy.
By the Emperor it
I
shall
have
be
The
so.
first step on the road to disappointment.
Scouts here.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Charge! Today the enemy shall know fear.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Whirlwind here.
Apothecary here.
Predator tank here.
I have awoken.
Yes, my lord.
I am the instrument of his will.
Our duty calls, Shazla.
Fear
Our
not the
duty
psycho.
calls, Shazla.
Here to serve.
It is better to die for the Empire than live for yourself.
Our duty calls, Shazla.
Under
My
fire.
knowledge is at your disposal. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. Here to serve.
I have awoken.
Here to serve.
Crisis Team Theta, attack! Cut them down!
I await your instructions.
Even in death, I
An
still
open mind is
serve.
like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, Lord.
Target spotted! Eliminate that Xeno, brothers!
To serve.
Your murderous ways condemn you to barbarity, Space Marine.
An
Fire
open mind
warriors,
is like a fortress
beat
with
these
its gates
humans
unbarred
back.
and unguarded.
Protect Onel at all costs.
Under fire.
Scouts here.
Here to
Our
serve.
duty calls, Shazla.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
I have awoken.
Here to serve.
I am ready to
Our
serve.
duty calls,
Again.
Shazla.
Squad broken.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions. I await your instructions. What is your will?
Knowledge is power.
I have awoken.
Well,
What is your will?
Whirlwind here.
I stand ready.
Under fire.
Duty calls, Shazla.
Under fire.
Duty calls, Shazla.
Scouts awaiting orders.
I have awoken.
Our duty calls, Shazla.
first step on the road to disappointment.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord.
All traitor teams, engage the enemy!
We await your command. I have awoken.
At your command. Scouts here.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Open fire!
We await your command. I have awoken.
Predator tank here.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. Here to serve. As you wish.
Commencing infiltration. Scouts here.
Under fire!
Search commencing. Scouts in position. Scouts here.
My powers are yours to command.
Scouts charge. At your command.
I have awoken. Your will. I am the instrument of his will. Where do you need us most? The Emperor's finest, reporting. None shall survive.
Under fire!
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Yes, most beneficent one. What is your will?
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target.
Under fire!
For the Emperor!
Fear not the Psycho. My knowledge is at your disposal. At your command.
I have awoken.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred
The
and
Emperor
unguarded.
protects.
Faith is eternal.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
I am ready to serve.
There is no such
again.
thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Knowledge is power.
Even in death I still serve. Even in death I still
Here to
serve.
serve.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
The Emperor protects.
How can I serve?
I have awoken. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Yes, my lord. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Under fire!
Even in death I still serve.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
What are your needs?
By the Emperor it shall be so.
While the enemies of the Emperor
I
still
have
draw
awoken.
breath, there can be no peace.
Whirlwind here. The machine
What are your
spirit
needs?
is prepared. Predator at your command.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord. Build
Defending
routine
objective.
721
There is no
initiated.
such thing as innocence,
Walk softly
only
and carry
degrees
a
of
big
guilt.
gun.
Predator at your command. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Command me.
needs? How can I serve?
I await your instructions. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Alert, brothers. The enemy must be
Like a
nearby.
fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Here to serve. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve.
Under
Here
fire!
to serve.
Scouts ready.
Apothecary here. Fire in the hoe! I follow your commands.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
An open mind is like
Yes,
a fortress
Lord.
with its gates unbarred
Yes,
and
Lord.
unguarded.
Build routine 721 initiated.
By the Emperor it
gun.
shall be
The
so.
fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. How can I serve?
Predator at your command. Predator at your command.
Yes, Lord.
My faith is my
Hope
shield.
is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Command me.
Predator tank here.
How can I serve?
It is better to die
The
for the
battlefield
Emperor than live
awaits.
for yourself.
What are your needs?
Command me. At last, back to war. I am ready to serve again.
All is lost.
Onel is dead. We cannot win. Fall back, now! All forces, fall back. Evacuate the city.
Cut them down.
We will return, Onel, to Tau for burial. There is nothing left for us here.
During the earlier Damocles Gulf Crusade, the Tau Empire had repelled the Nova Marines who landed on Cronus. In their assault on Asharis, the Blood Ravens more than avenged the Nova Marines' defeat. Much as the Third Company had during the Battle of Magna Bonum on Tartarus, the Blood Ravens' Fourth Company fought its way through the streets of Asharis, one block at a time, pushing back at the Tau Fire Warriors and Kroot Carnivores with steely determination. The Tau commander, Kais, did manage, however, to cheat the Blood Ravens of one prize, namely, the body of the ethereal Shiores, which would undoubtedly have ended up under study in the Chapter Librarium and Apothecarion. As it was, Apothecary Gordian spent many days collecting the alien blood samples left behind when the Tau withdrew with the corpse of their slain ethereal.